Justin explained that what the villagers need most is direct financial investment in a modern water system.
If there is water, if they have access to water, they will be able to grow vegetables where they will raise a lot of money. Then water will also help them to put up infrastructure like schools, clinics, and with the availability of schools, clinics, you'll find that most of the diseases will be reduced, and also most children will be enrolled into school.
Mm-hmm. So, Justin, you're saying that actually, if you had this one thing, you could actually cater for a whole range of other needs in the community. Is that true?
Yes. Potential is there.
The more I learn, the more I think that most of what we have done here to date has been completely wrong. The international community has poured millions, billions even, into Zambia, but things have only grown worse. Over the past few years, Irish Aid and other international governments have been re-evaluating their approach. 20% of the aid continues to be invested with NGOs working on the ground, while much of the remainder will now go to partnership ventures with local governments. Some critics are concerned that giving money directly to African governments just continues the cycle of corruption. Others fear that direct involvement by international governments in Africa will lead to a kind of Orwellian Big Brother mentality. But despite the criticism, I am coming to believe that partnership is indeed the best option if we are serious about creating a new future for Zambia. Just 20 minutes up the road from the village of Katuba, Irishman Francis Grogan has a farm. It's not just any farm. His company, Zambeef, is now the largest farm in the country.
I came to Zambia in 1991, June 91, and we started off with one butcher shop, and now we're the largest agribusiness in Zambia. We've got 6 abattoirs all over the country. As well as the meat operation, we've also got a very large dairy farm where we're milking over 1,000 cows. We do a lot of cropping as well. We're one of the biggest cropping operations in Africa. Because we've got irrigation, we're able to get the maximum potential out of our land.
What's the difference when you can come as an outsider here to Zambia and make something of this, and it shows that the land is hugely fertile, it's a very wealthy country?
I suppose the difference is we're able to borrow money. We've got assets to borrow against, whereas the small-scale people, the small farmers in the rural areas, they've got no title. The banks will not lend them money, so they're never going to develop. Without capital, they're never going to get anywhere.
Francis, you have Zambia with 2 economies, one the official economy and the other then this huge sort of subsistence economy. Most of the people not able to even scratch a living off the land, starving to death. What does this economy need to make it able to take advantage of these resources?
Well, John, if I was running this country, I'd focus on agriculture. I would set up large-scale farms like this, create employment. If a guy's got a job, at the end of the month he can feed his family, he can send his kids to school, he can make a plan. If he's got no job, he's got no future.
Are you really talking about another form of colonialism in the sense that you're talking about bringing foreigners here to run their economy?
No, I'm not saying bring in all foreigners. I think it's very important to empower local people as well. Don't just bring in a pile of foreigners and recreate colonialism. We don't want that. The better off the people are, the more money that's going around the system. We need money to keep moving in the economy. So I'm very much in favour of that.
We need then to think creatively about partnerships. Jobs will generate income tax, which can pay for essential services like education and health. The ultimate aim of international aid must be to create a functioning economy in Zambia. To achieve that, we need to reach far beyond the give us a pound mentality and follow through with our expertise, our energy and our hard-earned memories. We've been here in Africa for a week now, and what you come to realise very, very quickly is that there are no simple answers. All the broad ideological brushstrokes have already been tried. They've had their collectivist phase just after independence, a complete and total disaster. The give us a pound mentality has its place, but it can only be a small part of the picture. So where we're going with the African question is to a completely new place, beyond colonialism, beyond collectivism, beyond capitalism, even beyond compassion. I call it benign big brotherism, where the rich countries of the world come to Africa's aid with their resources, their wisdom, their knowledge, their expertise, and indeed their love, to make Africa a better place for its people. And Ireland in particular has a place to play here. Because of our own experience, we made this journey very recently from the same position. And that's what we're going to become, Africa's big brother.
And next we get the earlier time of 10:30. We have the final Far Away Up Close of the current series.